Welcome to another Lucy Circle tutorial. Today we are going to finish off the profiles by going over what program profiles look like and how you can set this up. Like the previous tutorials, we are going to be starting off by looking at an example of a profile that's already fully built out. And then we're going to switch over to the empty account that we have been working on, and we're going to fill out one from scratch. If you're coming directly to this video, we recommend that you watch the previous videos that explain everything about the profile so you have a full understanding of how they all work together. But in case you haven't watched those two, to give a quick summary again, we have the three profiles. We have the organization, we have the daycares, and then we have the programs. An organization is your business. Your organization can have one or multiple daycares, and then one daycare is one location. And then we have a third level, which is the programs. So a program is the ability for you to split up your daycares either by age group, by seasonal programs, or anything else. So let's get started. I'm going to click on this one on my existing account for preschoolers. Similar to the other two profiles, we have the preview URL and the public URL. So I'm going to click on both of them. You can see that as I'm editing the profile before I submit it, I can see what it will look like, including the contact card, hours, organization, about, and so on. I can also look on the Lucy homepage, if it happens to be published, what it actually looks like in practice. And then the other thing to note is that the programs, unlike the daycares and organizations, can be published or unpublished without any approval. So I can click right here, unpublish it, and then click publish and publish. It's that simple. Similar to the other ones, we have an about section, so you can write whatever you want that's related to this program. We have the organization. We have the daycares that link this program. I can click the edit button right here, and I can click link or unlink on any individual one of them. And then we have the availability and the openings like before. Now, one very important thing to note about availability that we have to explain again, just to make sure it really sinks in. What kind of setup do we have here? We're looking at a profile, and this profile has two daycares. This means that each of these daycares at these specific locations offer this program. So that means that if we have two daycares, one in downtown and one in Burnaby, it means that each of them has a program for preschoolers. The benefit there is that if we happen to have two different daycares in separate locations and they have an almost identical program, I don't have to create two program profiles for each of them. I can have one program and then basically apply it to both of them. But the confusion there might lie that these different daycares have different capacities. Maybe the one in downtown has half the spots that the one in Burnaby does. The Burnaby one might be bigger, or we may have more teachers over there. So that means that in terms of availability, as soon as you link each of these daycares, you'll have the ability to set the capacity, the occupancy, and the availability at each of these daycares offering this program. So for example, you see that right here we don't have this third one. But if Willow Park starts to offer this program and I click link, you can see right away Willow Park will also appear in availability. But since we just added it, the capacity has not been set, the occupancy has not been set. Therefore, we don't have any information about the availability of Willow Park related to this program. But since this is actually not true right now, and Willow Park does not offer this program, I'm going to click unlink, and you can see it disappears from both cards. Since availability can be a little bit confusing, we have some amazing tutorials that cover every aspect of this, and we recommend that you watch those to really understand the power that this brings to your daycare. Now remember that availability and openings are actually separate. Availability only refers to the amount that you have available, the capacity that you have, but that doesn't mean that you're promoting that many spots for openings. So in this example, you see that Cedar Grove actually has 7 potential available spots based on our capacity and our occupancy. But we actually always want to keep one extra spot on hand for emergencies. So in this case, of those 7 spots, only 6 of them are being promoted. This means that on our real profile, when parents see the potential openings for their kids, only 6 of them will be available. And this count can be updated by you at any single point. We keep scrolling down and we see the same contact card for emails and phones, and then the same links as well. And similar to the daycare profile at the very bottom, since this program is owned by an organization, it's going to show you all the daycares within this organization. This is just a cool little benefit to allow parents to find all the different daycares related to your business in case one of them happens to be full, but they want to work with you at another location. Scrolling back to the top, we have exactly the same languages card on the right-hand side. The new thing that is very specific to programs and that you will not find at the daycare or the organization level is the age groups. One of the biggest things that we see when working with daycares and with talking to them is that programs are typically associated with different age groups. So this program right here has an age group for preschoolers. This means that this specific program is only being offered for kids that are 3 to 5 years old. But if it turns out that this program actually offers 2 different age groups, what I could do is click Add Age Group, and I could add another one like infants and toddlers. So I may say that this program is also for kids who are 24 months to 36. And the equivalent of that in years would be 2 years to 3 years. We could also add a toddlers label, click Save, and now we have the 2 different age groups. Let's switch over now to an empty program so that we can fill it in together. We're going to be returning to the empty account that we've been working on together to build up a full profile. Here I am back in the profiles page of the Maple Grove account. You can see that now we've accomplished to fill out the organization profile, the daycare one, and we're going to switch over to the programs one now. We have a Montessori program, so I'm going to be clicking on this one. And you can see this one is associated with our organization and our daycare right here. You can see that we have the capacity, occupancy, and availability. We have the openings that's empty as well. And I'm going to start off with the basics, which we've done multiple times before. I want to make sure the email is set up on the program and the phone number as well. I want to make sure that the link includes our website, and I want to make sure that includes the registration form as well. And it's that simple. All the contact information has been done with just a few clicks. This specific program is going to be offering English and French. I'm going to click Save. And like I mentioned before, unlike the daycare and organization profiles, you don't have to wait for approval for this one. I can click Publish Now, and it will publish the program. This really doesn't do anything until we actually get approval to publish the daycare. But in the moment that's done, the program is ready to go. So let's add the age groups now. I'm going to click Add Your First Age Group. And this one is going to be infants. So we're going to start at 0, and we're going to go up to 12 months. And I like this. And I want this to have a label of infants. We add the age group, and now we have one age group. And then we're also going to add toddlers. So there we are. We have this specific program, and this one has 2 age groups in addition to everything else that we provided. We're missing the About section. I'm going to click the Generate with AI, and I'm going to fill in this questionnaire like I did for the other 2. Once we have answered all the questions, click Next, click Generate. Generates for us the description. We can click Active Profile and Save. And there it is. We filled in a program profile in just a couple of minutes. Super simple, and you can edit it at any point. Again, right now we're not covering availability and openings because we have separate videos that cover this in much more depth, and it's much more important to really dive into the details of how all this works, since this is the primary thing that parents will be wanting to know about you. So if you made it this far, I just want to say congratulations. It's so amazing that you now understand how all these profiles works, because this is the main way that you're going to be connecting with parents. This is the main thing that parents are going to be seeing about you. And we really want to make sure that you create a profile that is super beautiful to really attract the best parents to your own daycare. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment in the video and we'll get back to you right away.